Yes, I would not recommend playing these games more than once, but they are masterpieces. Let's start number 5 with Blasphemous, the 2D side-scrolling Metroidvania that everyone says is like Bloodborne, but actually is nothing like Bloodborne at all. You know, for some of you, this might even be your first 2D Metroidvania, the first time you're playing a game like this, and it's incredible. It has this beautifully pixelated art style, the bosses are unique and fun, your movement's kind of limited initially, but it feels intentional. The areas and the platforms are well crafted, and for the most part, the game flows amazing, it's great. But then you notice a really big problem. This game doesn't have fast travel. I mean, it has these portals that in some areas you can access, but holy shit, they're so far and few in between. Well, some of you are like, oh well, Dark Souls also didn't have a portal. Well, here's the deal. In Dark Souls, until you needed a portal, the world was crafted in a way that using a portal wouldn't even need to happen, because everything was so interconnected. You end up going into one area through the Firelink Shrine, and eventually that area connects back to Firelink Shrine, which then you can go into another area. It all loops into each other, which is why you really didn't need fast travel. But in this game, oh my god, there aren't nearly enough connections to justify this. There's a couple of big connections that you end up feeling like, oh shit, this kind of feels great. But I would never ever want to go through that again. Because I ended up getting lost in one part, right? As you do in these games, you have to take some fucking wrong turns. And I took a wrong turn, and I ended up so far away, and there was no fast travel to get back to where I needed to. So now I had to haul ass back all the way through this map just so I could end up starting to go the right way. I mean, that's just so frustrating when that happens. I feel like if your game is designed to be like that, then you need fast travels. There is an argument to be made that, you know, fast travels can kind of ruin the game, but if your game isn't even designed with the idea that you're not going to have fast travels, you need to have the world connected in a way that you don't even think about fast traveling. But they don't have that in Blasphemous, and yet there's no fast travels or very little fast travel points. I don't know. I would never want to experience that again. But I do think people should play this game. Now, I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, but I'm going with Majora's Mask. I freaking love the quirky and weird nature of this game. It's like Nintendo made Ocarina of Time, and they were like, okay, so now we've given all these kids some childhood to look back to when they're older. Now, we made life too good for them. We need to traumatize them in some way. How do we do that? They were looking to scare the living bejesus out of these kids. Nintendo, what the The moon is about to crash land on Earth and fucking nuke everything, right? It's gonna eradicate all existence right there in that city. It's amazing. But the 3-day time cycle, man, it had my ass so puckered up that by the end of it, it felt like I took 50 workouts on my ass. My body was skinny fat and my ass cheeks looked like C-Bum's ass cheeks. It was kind of ridiculous. I was just too stressed out the whole time. Every time I would go into a dungeon, I would be thinking, oh my god, am I gonna be able to complete this? Holy shit, do I have to reset the cycle? That was what I was thinking the whole time. And I get it. That can be a tailored experience, right? They probably wanted to induce that level of stress so that at the end you'd be like, I actually made it. Holy shit. I can't believe it, right? I get that. But like, I don't like having C-Bum's cheeks, bro. Like whenever my boys gotta slap my ass now, they're gonna feel a wall there instead of some jiggle. That's a problem. It was too stressful for me. That's why I played it once. It's a goddamn masterpiece. There's so many unique and off-putting moments in this game, but I'm never going through that again. Next up, we have Persona 5. Why I don't want to play this game ever again? Because I want to live my life. Shovel Knight. Yeah, if you haven't heard of this game before, you are an idiot, dumbass, waste of space and life. You need to rethink your choices and play this game, and then never play it again. This game made me realize that maybe I'm not as good at games as I thought I was. You know, it made me rethink my position in life. I used to think that, you know what, I could get better at something, but after this, that's not true. You know, you are what you are, and you're gonna stay there. That's what this game makes you think. But holy shit, is it great. I mean, there is such a unique identity to this game. It uses that 8-bit art style, but it's so pretty and gorgeous. You could clearly tell this was with intention. They wanted to capture the 8-bit format in the best way possible, and they did it, goddammit. And the gameplay, oh my god, it's so unique. They use a shovel, really dive into this shovel idea. You can dig into some spaces that open up a secret area or some secret chest. It's really cool and creative. How you can kind of shovel hop onto objects and stuff. It was actually a fun and addictive gameplay. But then you hit some levels that are such piece of ass crap levels, okay? It is a painful experience. Every time I hear this game, I am quickly, preemptively going onto my knees and arching my ass because I'm ready for this game to fuck me over, alright? This game is ridiculously hard. And it's not just that, alright? If it was hard, you know what? You keep trying, you're probably gonna get better. Maybe, 1 out of a million chance you're probably gonna get better at this game. Right, I'll take those odds. But then, you start a level with 10k doubloons. You end up with 1k and you're like, where did I go? What the hell happened? This game is so brutal. This boils down to, I'm not gonna play this again because it hurt my feelings, alright? And it will hurt yours too. And now the last one. Look, I know people are gonna hate on me for this because I'm putting Red Dead 2. This game focuses on hyper-realism, and it takes it to a degree that no other game is willing to go. When you have a shit ton of loot on the floor, you pick up each one individually, and for each one, an animation plays. Because Arthur cannot just teleport the items into his pocket. He has to pick them up and put it into his pocket. Which, you know what? If we're going for hyper-realism, what's going on with this pussy-ass behavior, huh? If you're gonna make me pick up each one and have an animation for each one, what's up with the inventory, huh? Why doesn't Arthur carry a big-ass bag with him everywhere he goes, huh? To store all that shit he's looting all the time? What's going on, huh? Yeah. There's some inconsistencies, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. There's such a thing as too realistic. Even the game acknowledges that, alright? This game can get really tedious. And there's a lot of backtracking in this game. Holy shit. You take a horse to go one area, start the mission, and you gotta go back where you came from, and then you gotta go back to the camp again, and then back, and then back, and then back, and then back. You're like, what? Is this a horse simulator? What's going on? But goddammit, the story is incredible. The characters are incredible. Everything about this game, other than the gameplay, is so good and deserves to be experienced. And then there's Arthur's story itself. Oh my god, it's a masterpiece. These characters feel so alive. It actually feels like those people are there. You just gotta go meet them. But yeah, if you asked me what my biggest reason for not playing Red Dead 2 again is definitely the tedium with the gameplay. Holy shit. And look, while anybody and their brothers would love another night with this man, hunky-dory fella here, I gotta be honest, he takes too long getting his shit together, alright?